Welcome, boys and girls, to the best movies of 2014. Yes, my video is finally here. It's gonna be a long one. Strap in, grab some popcorn, whatever you want to get, and let's get straight down into it. Because I just don't half-ass every best movies list. Okay, I don't do a top 10 or top 20. No. Ain't no time for all that bullshit. It's not about what movies are what. It's just simply about the best movies. So, first off, we have Whiplash. Now, this one made the list at the very last minute because I just nearly forgot about it. But I was like, oh yeah, Whiplash. But I couldn't put it anywhere else because I had a lot of other good stuff on my list. But, Whiplash is a movie you should not miss. I fucking enjoyed this movie. If not for Miles Teller performance, J.K. Simmons is just a fucking man. Okay? Him yelling at this motherfucker for like hell end on earth or whatever the hell I'm trying to say. It's just amazing how much that Miles Teller went through for this movie, okay? And yeah. I'm gonna have to reserve all what I gotta say about this movie for my review because my review is not up yet. But when it will be up, you will know my full thoughts on this movie. But yeah, not one to miss. Finally, a childhood movie that came to be a movie, not live action, thank goodness. It was actually an animated movie and it was still enjoyable. Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Thank you that they did not kill my childhood. Yeah, they have a little bit of modern cliche bullcrap in there, but I still have fun with it. Okay? That guy from Modern Family and The Incredible Hulk, what the hell is his name? Ugh. I got his face in my mind, but I'm not putting it into me. He's Mr. Peabody. He voices him. Oh shit. He's the dad from Modern Family and the orange juice commercials. Why doesn't his name register? But anyway, he does a great job as Mr. Peabody. Never thought that would work, but he did it. And I enjoyed this movie. So, yeah. Next off, we have Son of God, aka the Bible, released in theaters. And yes, they're going to have a continuation of the Bible, so I can't wait for that new one to come on. This was an okay movie. It's not the best movie, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. Now, of course, it was a direct-to-video movie and direct-to-home TV movie, basically. So, yes, bringing it out in theaters was not the best move of all, but when you want to release a good product, you might as well go all out. Go big or go home. That's all I gotta say about that one. Rio 2. I didn't think I was even gonna like the first Rio until I bought it on Blu-ray. What? Almost 5 years ago. So when Rio 2 came out, I waited, just like I did the first one, because I didn't think it was going to be that good. I ended up enjoying it. I enjoyed Rio 2. I enjoyed the voice acting. I enjoyed the animation. It was a very colorful movie. And I'm hoping they make a third one. To tell you the truth, I really do. I want to see a Rio trilogy, and Blue Sky hasn't let me down yet. They've been doing a lot of great jobs with their animations. Granted, I've only seen Ice Age 2, I think. I think that's the one with Queen Latifah in it. That where she comes in at. I think it's 2. I think that's the only one I actually seen. So, yeah. I actually watched that one when I was doing my taxes. So, I will be reviewing all the Blue Sky animations pretty soon. The Peanuts movie is a part of Blue Sky, by the way, so here's hoping they do a good job with that one. Fingers crossed. But Rio 2, excellent. And of course, I got these movies listed by ratings that I gave the movie, so yeah. Now this next one is officially a 2014 movie, even though it was released here in January. But since it was released officially last year, and it's officially labeled as a 2014 movie, and since I seen it in 2014, Paddington had to make this list because Paddington was a surprise. That was a fucking surprise, okay? Now, when I heard they was making a movie about Paddington, I did a little research on Paddington. I'm like, what the fuck is Paddington? And I did a little research on it, and I'm like, this could be interesting. But would it work? And it fucking worked. I enjoyed Paddington. This is probably the best family film so far. Okay? Now, will it ever make my 2015 list? It'll be an honorable mention for my 2015 list since it did come out in January here. But it's been out since 2014, so yeah. Oh, you gotta check out Paddington. Next up, Wild. Man, you know what? Reese Witherspoon, she's a hit and miss actress, but when she fucking hits, she hits hard, and it's awesome. This movie was great. I loved it, man. It was something different. You know what I mean? Something different. And no, not the Oscars didn't persuade me to watch this movie. It's always been part of my time to watch this movie. Okay? Just like 2015, I'm going to be try to review all movies of 2015. Yes, even the shitty ones. Because what's a 2015 worst movie 2015 list without worst movies for that list? But Wild, incredible. Witherspoon does it again. Make more shit like this. Because, yeah. Joyride 3 Roadkill. Yes, even home videos make my list. Because as long as it's a good movie, it's going to make the list. That's what this list is about. And Joyride 3 is a joy to watch. Ken Kirzinger, Jason Voorhees from Freddy vs. Jason as Rusty Nail. Has that voice and everything. Sounds just like Ted Levine, even though it's not really Ted Levine talking. It's that fool talking. And yeah, I loved it, man. It's kind of cheesy, but it's still fun and enjoyable to watch. And if you have not seen Joyride 3 or any other movies, actually, give them a watch. You just might love this trilogy. I'm hoping they make another one. I think they will because they're setting it up to make another one. So here's hoping they make another one. Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb was another good joy and another satisfying conclusion to a trilogy and a very, very sad ending. You know, everybody in my theater kind of got a little teary-eyed, and including this motherfucker right here. But especially when it came to Robin Williams' part, damn, Fox knew how to hit. Now I'm not sure if that was on purpose or it was just a weird coincidence following the death of Williams, but yeah, they know how to tug your heartstrings out with that one, so that was cool. And I enjoyed the comedy of it. I enjoy, what's her name? Rebel Wilson. I know she gets on a lot of people's nerves now, like Melissa McCarthy, but I still find her funny. Annie. This was split 50-50 here. A lot of people liked it. A lot of people hated it. I actually ended up enjoying it just for the simple fact of what it was trying to do. You know? Now, I know people have a problem with it because, oh, it's just Will Smith's version of trying to make another black movie from a white character. Do you know who Annie was originally supposed to be played by? His fucking daughter. Yeah, that's right. Willow Smith was supposed to be Annie. Thank God that didn't happen, because then it would be a shitty movie. Okay? I would take something Wallace any day of the week. So, be grateful we got her, because she's a better actress, even though she's younger, than Willow Smith. Willow Smith is no, screw that. Toy Story. That time forgot. Oh, no. What am I doing? That is Scooby-Doo Wrestlemania Mystery. I'm getting my shit mixed up here. Scooby-Doo Wrestlemania Mystery was another enjoyable home video release. Can't say so much about the next one, but I actually enjoyed this one for its little crazy little satire that it was setting up. I enjoyed this WWE superstars voicing their own people, of course. Why not? And the fact that they literally made John Cena Super Cena, just like they did in that video game they got coming out, or is it already, I think it's already out, WWE Immortals. Yeah, they rolling with that Super Cena gimmick. But yeah, not much to say about it. It's an enjoyable movie. Okay, the November Man. Now the November Man was another joy. Okay, Pierce Brosnan. It was good to see Pierce Brosnan back in suits, whooping ass, shooting, saying fuck. Never thought James Bond would say the F word before, but he does it. It's awesome, and I enjoyed this movie. The action was slick. The story was decent. Wasn't too stupid. Stupidly setting up. It was actually pretty good and pretty decent. And the acting around Pierce Brosnan was actually pretty good. So, hey, all's well that ends well with that one. Now, Toy Story, That Time Forgot. I enjoyed this little short. I hope we get one this year because Toy Story does turn 20 years old this year. Wow. Can't wait. I hope they got something planned for either Halloween, no, probably November, because they never did anything for November. They did Halloween and they did Christmas. What about Thanksgiving? What do the toys do around Thanksgiving? Hell, even Toy Story 2 came out Thanksgiving. So, I want to know. So, make something happen with that. That you can't pass that up. Or even have a 20th anniversary special movie. The Gambler. Now, The Gambler was one of those movies I thought was going to be okay, but not good. But it made it just barely past the good mark. I actually gave this movie, I think I gave this movie a B. So, yeah, Marky Mark does a good job in this movie. He never disappoints. Not really. Sometimes. He was probably the best thing about Transformers. So, yeah. But it's good to see Marky Mark making real movies again, even though the gambling is not the greatest thing to look at because the gambling was far superior in Wild Card, but I still enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the situation he was in because, let's face it, we all face a situation that we don't know we're going to be able to get out of. You know what I mean? So I can kind of relate to his problems he has, especially when it comes to gambling. I've only did it once. Thank goodness I was strong enough to stay away from it again. But I know people out there have a hard time trying to stay away from that shit. And they get hooked. Marky Mark had that problem. But he was good at it. But he didn't know when to fucking stop. That was the problem. So, way to go for another remake. Very nice. Oculus. Oculus was the best surprise horror movie of 2014. Well, I should say the second best, because I haven't got to the best one yet. Oculus was decent. I enjoyed it. WWE Studios did it again. I can't believe it. That chick from Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome. Okay, took her seriously, took the character seriously. The scares were actually scares. I can't fucking believe that. Perfect. Make more shit like this. Seriously. Deliver Us from Evil. Now, Deliver Us from Evil is another good horror, thriller, buddy cop movie, even though it's not really a comedy. But him and his friend made it funny sometimes. Olivia Munn's not bad to look at. I just wish she kind of get out of my movies and my TV shows, you know. Yeah. But again, actual scares. Exorcism. It actually kind of reminded me of The Exorcist a little bit. Not as deep as The Exorcist, but it was like a better sequel to Exorcist 2 than Exorcist 2 will ever be. If that makes any sense. But yes, take that what you will. Deliver Us from Evil. A solid horror flick. Son of Batman. Son of Batman was another movie that I enjoyed. This movie's kind of split. A lot of people loved it. Some people hated it. I'm in the minority. I actually kind of enjoyed the movie. I thought it was well set up, even though Damien is just a little punky bitch anyways, because, that's all he does is whine and complain, just like regular Robin did, you know what I mean? I just wanted to slap that little piece of shit. Like, shut the fuck up, okay? Trying to be all hard and shit, and Batman will whoop your ass. Yeah. Can't wait for that one, though. But, yeah. Animation was good. Voice acting was great. You gotta love the Son of Batman. It was decent. Not hard edge, but decent. League of Shadows was kind of weak, but 70-something minutes, so I can't really fault it too harshly. I can, but it's too easy. A Million Ways to Die in the West. This was a movie I didn't think I was going to fucking like, but I ended up laughing at it so well, and just a silly, dumb comedy. Sometimes we need those. Sometimes, okay? When it's shitty, I will say it's shitty. But when I laugh my ass off most of the time, I had a good time. And that's what A Million Ways to Die in the West is a good time. Will I watch this movie again? Yeah, I'll probably got like another 2 or 3 more viewings out of this movie. Will I buy it? No, no need to. I'll just get my laughs and then I'll be done with it. Walk of Shame, another decent comedy, or dark comedy as I should say, because it's not balls to the wall funny, but if you're not really a fan of dark comedy, you're not gonna laugh much with this movie, because some of the humor is kind of dry and some of it does land. So, but Elizabeth Banks, gorgeous, especially in a yellow dress, out in the middle of the night. People mistaking her for a prostitute because her best friend gave her a slutty dress to wear for a party. That didn't go so well. She gets caught up in some shit. It's just funny. It's just simple, funny, 90-minute fun times. Okay, it doesn't have to be all Judd Apatow and everything, but it passed the time pretty well, so I enjoyed it. See No Evil 2. Probably my favorite WWE Studios film ever made. And they have like what, 12, 13, 15 by this point? And I think that's the only one I actually gave an A plus to, or A to. Wow. But yeah, See No Evil 2, loved it. Daniel Harris, muy caliente, baby. Oh, you're short, but you're so fucking hot. Kane's whooping that ass. The crazy chick, what was her name again? Catherine Isabel is awesome in this movie. Now I know her name because I reviewed 88 a few weeks ago. So yeah. And now I recognize Catherine Isabel from some other movie, but I forget the name of it, but I remember it. But yes, See No Evil 2, bloody disgusting good times, man. You gotta love a good horror movie sometimes. Even if it's not the best horror movie to some people, to me, it's awesome. And that's all that counts, right? Yeah, I respect other people's opinions too, but sometimes they gotta respect mine. That's what some people don't know how to do. Just saying. Two Night Stand. Miles Teller and this other redheaded hot chick in this movie, and it was a good time, I'll probably get like another 2 more watches out of this movie too. Will I buy it? No. Maybe. We'll see down the line. But I laughed at some stuff. I enjoyed the chemistry between the two. It's not very good chemistry, but it was okay chemistry. It was passable chemistry. So, yeah. Plus, Miles Teller, he may be a dick sometimes in real life, but he is a good actor, so I'll give him that. Okay? He'll make a movie watchable, and that's the best part. that awkward moment, speaking of Miles Teller and Zac Efron, both of them made this list. Not once, but twice. Because I just got that with Miles Teller's one. Now I'm back to Miles Teller again with Awkward Moment. Awkward Moment's fucking hilarious. I love this movie. Okay? Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, and, oh, shit. I'm missing somebody. He's right there. I see him. Oh, Zac Efron. There we go. Yeah. Love this movie. Funny as hell. Zac Efron showing his acting chops once again. Can't go wrong with it. Have not seen Awkward Moment yet? Watch that shit. Hercules. Dwayne Johnson at his best. Thank you, Brett Ratner, for proving everybody wrong again. And letting everybody know what the real shitty Hercules movie was. That's all that really mattered. But you ended up delivering anyway. So, thank you for that. I gotta move it along here. I got a long way to go. Maleficent. Enjoyable movie. There's some things I didn't like about it, which I will get to. But I still enjoyed it slightly to make this list. And, yeah. Hopefully Cinderella will be good, but Angelina Jolie, just badass. 90 minutes. I would say it's not enough, but I think it's perfect for this movie because you don't want it to be too extra long because then it'll just be dragging. So, yeah. Maleficent is enjoyable. Not the best Disney movie out there, but it's enjoyable. Batman, Assault on Arkham, easily, way better than Justice League War. Even though I do love Justice League War as well, but damn, a movie about all villains, yeah, that's the way it should be. So I'm hoping the 2016 counterpart, live action counterpart, will be as good. Okay? And, yeah. Harley Quinn, yeah. I do the cartoon, and I do Margot Robbie. Oh, yes. Look. If they're gonna make this movie just like this animated movie, which I'm thinking they're gonna be doing, because they got the Joker in here now. Now it's rumored Batman might show up. This might be a live action version of this movie, and that's not a bad thing because I loved Batman: Assault on Arkham. Okay, fucking awesome. Hope they make a sequel to this movie because it deserves one. Road to Paloma. Oh, Aquaman himself, Jason Momoa. Not bad for your first movie you made yourself. I think you directed them. I think he directed the movie, and I think he produced it. I'm not sure if he wrote it or not. I don't remember. I think he did. But it's not bad. And he was actually good in it. It's a biker movie. And it was kind of slow. The pacing was kind of slow. But at the end, I ended up enjoying Road to Paloma. Thought it was excellent. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one, but I don't care if it's too far down. Gone Girl. Yeah, that's right. I liked Gone Girl. For all the people who gave me shit in my review because I gave the movie a B-. Who the fuck cares? I didn't give it an F. I still enjoyed the movie. It's still on this list. So, screw those haters. But anyway, Gone Girl, yeah, people are fucked up. People are more fucked up than I give them credit for. I didn't think people would stoop to that fucking low. But damn. Thank God I got a good relationship. Thank God I got a smart woman. And not one of those bitches that gonna do this shit to me. Oh my God. But that ending was what fucked it up. But from what I tell, the ending is just the same as the book. Great. Just great. But Ben Affleck, awesome. Rosamund Pike, fucking awesome. Okay? Awesome acting. Tyler Perry was even fucking awesome in this movie. What type of reality am I living in right there? Wow. To say Tyler Perry is fucking awesome? Did I just get shot in the head? Nope. It's just David Fincher knows how. It's just that damn good when it comes to his cast. He better be good with that shit, cause it's not easy to make Tyler Perry look good, and David Fincher did it. So thank you, David Fincher. Could have changed the ending, but thank you anyways, because I did have a good ride along the way. So yeah. The second Zac Efron movie, Neighbors. And yes, Neighbors 2 is coming. I can't wait next year till that movie comes out. But Neighbors was fucking hilarious. Seth Rogen and his I cannot do the Seth Rogen laugh without laughing my own ass off, which is the funny part. Love Neighbors, man. Neighbors was like the best marijuana you could ever smoke. I mean that in a good way. Love this movie. Hilarious. Zac Efron is proving again he's the man. Seth Rogen is awesome. Even though this is really Zac Efron's show anyways. And Dave Franco. Can't not hate Dave Franco, man. Dave Franco's working hard. And I appreciate that shit. He wants to be like his brother. You know. Ain't bad. Can't be mad at you for it. So hope he gets more time in Neighbors 2, because yeah, I loved it. I love the cast. I love the chemistry. I love all the fucking jokes in this movie. So Neighbors, man, gotta love the Neighbors. Or Bad Neighbors Overseas. Now I know why they did that, cause it's another show called Neighbors Overseas. Oh, Bad Neighbors Overseas. Something like that. I don't know. It was something like that. Need for Speed, bitch. Yes, Need for Speed. A fucking decent, good video game adaptation. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. No CGI in it. Everything was real. Damn. That is dedication. I hope we get a Need for Speed 2 or Need for Speed High Stakes or whatever they want to call it. Because I want to see more of this shit done like this. And there comes everybody else. Oh, but it's nothing but a Fast and Furious ripoff. Stop. Stop. Okay? Because if a movie called Midnight Club came out, you would have said the exact same thing. Which is also a video game adaptation. Stop comparing movies to other movies. That's retarded. Okay? Compare it to its source material, which is the video games. This is the world we live in. It's fucking stupid. Anyways, Need for Speed, good action racing movie, loved it. Horrible Bosses 2, again, not the best sequel. Is it unnecessary? Maybe. But did I enjoy it? Hell yes. Hell yes. Horrible Bosses 2 was funny as hell. Jennifer Aniston is still fucking gorgeous, and she's fucking gorgeous every time she gets older. It's weird. It's like the Benjamin Button effect, but it's working forward instead of backwards. I don't know. But whatever she's taking, I want some of it. You know, I want some of her too. Especially with that brunette wig on her head. Yeah, boy. But some of the jokes did fall flat again. But I did enjoy the other half that did land. So, Horrible Bosses 2 got my appreciation, and I enjoyed it. Blended. We're blending. Anyways, Adam Sandler proved to me that he can make a good movie once again. Thank you. That's all I ask, man. That's all we all ask for. Okay? And Blended was a nice little surprise, okay? I wouldn't say it's much of a surprise since it came from the guy who made, I think, The Wedding Singer and 51st Dates, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, he kind of knows Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler's chemistry. He knows that shit. So I trusted him with it, and he did it. And he delivered. Thank you. Fucking thank you. And yes, Adam Sandler did it again for a second year in a row with Pixels. For anybody who still don't believe I saw that movie, screw you. All my subscribers know what I'm talking about. Especially since they know my Facebook, which I proved that I seen this movie. So, fuck all the haters. Who cares about y'all? That's right, nobody. Anyway, Brick Mansions, Paul Walker's second to last movie ever made. Enjoyable little parkour, action, crime, drama, thriller, I guess. It's a little cheesy, but it was a nice little remake. I enjoyed it. Not to mention, you had the main guy who starred in the original to be Paul Walker's sidekick in this movie. Badass. Fucking badass. So, yeah. Can't wait to get this movie in my collection pretty soon. Winter's Tale. A lot of people hate this movie, okay? I actually enjoyed this movie. I actually enjoyed the vision that the director was making. I actually enjoyed the writing. I enjoyed the cast. Russell Crowe was kind of hit and miss, just like he was in Les Miserables, but Colin Farrell is still an underrated actor, and they just keep proving time and time again that this man needs more attention. Okay? Damn. What does this man gotta fucking do to get more fucking respect around here? God damn. But yes, I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed Jennifer Connelly's role in this movie. Everything about Winter's Tale was just nice. It was nice to see a romantic movie that didn't suck. RoboCop. Here we go. RoboCop was probably the most underrated movie of 2014, next to Godzilla. RoboCop was a fantastic little reboot, I should say. Not remake. If they want to remake it, yeah, you would end up with Psycho. So I enjoyed the reboot more than I did the remake. Okay, so, or reimagining, if you will. So they did go their own way with it, which is what I like about this movie. It has its own identity to it. Get that through your head, people. Identity. Why remake something if you're going to make the exact same thing? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I like to have a remake that has its own little thing to it, you know what I mean? But still respects the original movie, which they do until they get to that one scene where they kind of disrespect it a little bit, but thank goodness it was just that one scene, and it was over and done with in a second, so it was good. So, yeah, and I love the action. Joe, can I get a what Kinnaman? This motherfucker has grown on me the past year. Not only did I not know who he was until RoboCop came out, it led me to end up watching The Killing, which is probably my best favorite crime drama show ever made. Now I'm getting ready to watch the Easy Money trilogy with him in it. Now I can't wait to see him with Liam Neeson and Run All Night, because that movie's going to be fucking sick. Joe, can I get what? Kinnaman? Keep on doing what you're doing, you Swedish little son of a gun, you. I mean, for a Swedish actor, you're more ghetto than you actually appear. That's a good thing, though. You have an identity to yourself, so it's working. Non-Stop. Speaking of Liam Neeson, Non-Stop is awesome. I love this movie. Love Julianne Moore. She's so damn gorgeous. Julianne Moore. Oh, yes. I love this thriller. Liam Neeson was awesome in it. The action was decent in this movie. Liam Neeson is just a kick-ass dude, man. I want to hang out with Liam Neeson for like a day. Seriously. Just to hear him say, "Now, before I kill you, I'm just going to tell you about a particular set of skills I have." I'm like, oh my god, that'd be awesome. Before he kicks my ass, I'd be like, hell yeah. I'll let you kick my ass for a day. Why the fuck not? Non-Stop was awesome. Loved it. Hopefully he has more stuff like this. He hasn't slowed down yet. Don't slow down, man. You're not getting any younger. Just keep popping out these awesome ass movies, and I will continue to support these movies and watch them, because that's exactly what I like to see. Good movies, you know? So, thank you for making good movies. Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit. It's a shame this movie kind of failed at the box office because I wanted to see a franchise with Chris Pine as Jack Ryan. I wanted to see a new Jack Ryan series. I will be reviewing all the older Jack Ryan movies, but I wanted to see a sequel to Jack Ryan because this was a very good reboot to the series. I'm pretty sure it was needed after what, 4 or 5 movies of Jack Ryan so far? All played by different actors. I think Harrison Ford is the only one that actually play Jack Ryan twice. I think he played him twice. Yeah. But we're not gonna get it because nobody wants to go see it. Yet they complain that there's not a lot of original ideas out there. Hollywood has a lot of original ideas. That doesn't mean you don't have to support reboots or reimaginings or whatever you want to call them. Why not? They worked hard for the money to get this movie made. Why not support the movie? I don't know, but you know, that's just the way it is, I guess. Lucy, one of the most oddest science fiction movies out there, but it's fucking enjoyable. Man, I can't wait to get this movie. Scarlett Johansson, my girl. Now she's a MILF. This ain't the first time you're on this list, my girl. You're coming back. Watch. But yeah, Lucy was crazy good. Okay, Morgan Freeman was kind of a waste, but my name's Morgan Freeman, and it's always good to watch him in a movie. You dig? You dig? The Expendables 3. Oh boy. What can I say about this movie that hasn't been said about everybody who did not hate the movie? I actually enjoyed The Expendables 3. I actually thought it was pretty decent. Now I have to watch the unedited version, see how that version is. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of CGI blood. But at least it'll probably have the blood in it. So that's probably the only thing I didn't like about the PG-13 version. But I didn't mind it was PG-13. That's not the reason why I had hate for the movie. I didn't hate the movie at all. So the fact that people hate movies nowadays for a rating is fucking stupid. It really is. But again, that's the world we live in. But Expendables 3 was a decent action movie. Some of the effects, however, were shit, which really hurt the movie because the movie cost, what, $100 million? And that's how the effects would look? Wow. Who the fuck took over y'all production? Woof. If you ever make Expendables 4, don't hire them back. Oh, no. Dumb and Dumber 2. Easily. Thought I was going to hate this movie a little bit, but I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed Dumb and Dumber 2. It was good. Oh, thank goodness, man. 20 years and it wasn't wasted. I'm glad. I am supremely glad it was not wasted because Dumb and Dumber is one of my babies right there. That's probably all of our babies at this point. Especially me growing up in that time when the movie came out. So yes, that movie was literally part of my childhood, and this sequel is like literally in the same realm of the first movie. It's like 22 Jump Street. It's the same movie, but a different plot line. Where 22 Jump Street was the same plot line, but you get what I'm saying. It's the same identity, and it didn't lose it one step, not even after 20 years. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Disneynature's Bears. My very first documentary on a best movies list, and coming from Disney, I knew it was not going to let me down, and it didn't. I love this one. This was nice. I can't wait to review all the other Disneynature movies. I can't wait to own all the other Disneynature movies because Bears was something special. I wonder what we're going to have for this Earth Day coming up now. It's about that time. Yeah. If you have not seen Bears, watch it, man. That's good stuff. Into the Storm. Cheesy, good throwback movie. I'm pretty sure it's a throwback to Twister because it's the same studio. And yeah, fucking love Into the Storm. Into the Storm was awesome. Can't get enough of Into the Storm. If you have not seen it, watch it. Stephen Quell did a good job directing this movie. The effects look fucking spectacular. And the budget wasn't even that high for this movie. I think it was, what, $30 million at best? And it looked good. It looked very good. I like the way this movie was shot. It was nice to see Nathan Kress again. Now I'm getting older and peaking puberty and shit, so that's cool. That's cool. Just loved it, man. You got the chick from The Walking Dead in there as well. You can't go wrong with that. I'm sorry, you can't. Oh, and you have that other guy in this movie, the main lead. I forgot what he was on, but it's something big, and he was in here too. So, gotta love that. And hillbillies, if done right, you will love them. And they were done pretty right. Did I already have that on there? Yep. Oops, I put that on there twice. Oh well. So we're gonna skip that one and go to Boyhood. Wow, Richard Linklater. What the fuck, man? 12 fucking years. And it was well done. Damn near 3 hours. Didn't give a fuck. Okay, I could not take my eyes off this shit. It was awesome. Oh my god, I never seen nothing done like this before. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, man. Now I see what all the fucking praise was about, but I just didn't understand. Like, now I see it, and I'm like, whoa. That movie was... Oh. That almost makes you want to cry, because that is probably the most best single achievement in filmmaking in history. I think ever since Star Wars reinvented how we will make a movie, ain't been that damn thing. Now, we're going to be seeing a lot more movies like this that takes years to make, but the payoff will be special. And that's what this movie, that's what you take away from this movie. This is a special occasion, basically. This is like a coming home party, you know what I mean? And it was good. It was good. Selma. Now, I've been waiting for a live-action biopic about Martin Luther King for a long time. Even Steven Spielberg was rumored to direct a biopic for Martin Luther King Jr. I'm not sure if he's still going to do it. I would love to see it. You know, it'd probably be like in the style of Lincoln. Not really boring for most people who like movies about stories, like me. But I want to see him do Martin Luther King well. I want to see Martin Luther King struggle. I want to see him have problems. I want to see what the hell went on in his personal life at home. Because even though he was a pastor and all that stuff, I'm pretty sure he had a lot of problems, okay? I'm pretty sure everything wasn't all PG and hunky-dory before he decided to do that speech, okay? I would love to see a real biographical pic about that. That would be awesome. I was hoping to get that with Lincoln. It was close, but they focused on the very important part of Lincoln's life, which I understand. So I'm pretty sure they're probably going to do the same thing with King, but you can still throw it in there for like a 20-minute scene. That would be cool. But Selma, holy shit. I'm even more pissed off that the dude from Rise of the Planet of the Apes didn't even get nominated for Best Actor. The movie doesn't even have to be... Wait, I think the movie is nominated for Best Picture, but... Are you serious? You didn't nominate the fucking man himself? How dare you? Didn't you know he got fucking... his ass handed to him by an ape in fucking Rise of the Apes in 2011? Don't you know he fell off a bridge in a car because of that shit? And now you won't give the man an Oscar for being probably one of the best Martin Luther Kings we've ever gotten? This is only the second movie I've ever seen a man play Martin Luther King in, besides a movie I remember watching in elementary school. And I laugh. I'm like, you ain't no goddamn Martin Luther King. Okay, you're too skinny. You don't even have the fucking mustache. This dude had all that. He had the same build, the same hairstyle, that mustache, and nothing. Nothing. Fury. Ooh, Fury was awesome. Fury was fucking awesome. Love Brad Pitt in this movie. Fucking oh, what's his name? He's rumored to be Spider-Man right now. That Marvel's looking at. Oh my god, I forgot his name. Ugh. Perks of Being a Wallflower dude. Percy Jackson. That dude. He's in here. He's fucking awesome. See, Sabotage? This is how you do a movie. You can have characters in here that are kind of asshole-ish, but we will still give a shit about those characters. And we give a shit about this characters in this movie more than we did Sabotage. Something's wrong, Sabotage. You did something completely fucked up. Fix that shit. Whoo. The Theory of Everything. I could not do this list without putting that movie on here. I could not do this list without watching that movie first. That was the last movie I needed to complete this list. Woo! It didn't disappoint. Oh my god, this movie was great. I love Oscar season. It gives me a chance to come across shit like this, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Acting was just great. Oh my goodness, man. The guy's name, I keep forgetting his name. I'm bad with names right now. It's the middle of the night and I'm bad with names. But he's great. He is great. Oh, if it's one thing I just love about movies is having the best story possible. Theory of Everything has that. It's great. Great times. It's good to be a moviegoer. It really is, because you come across shit like this that you would easily pass by, but you know what? Not me. I try everything, and it works. A Walk Among the Tombstones. Liam Neeson's back, baby, and this time he's whooping that ass again, and probably the best movie he's had all year. The man had 4 other films. 4 other films in 2014. And this is probably the best one of them all. I loved A Walk Among the Tombstones. Very, very dark, very gritty, hard art as I fucking love it. And Liam Neeson whoops ass. You can't have it good enough, but we do. And he keeps providing that for us. Thank you. Thank you for being badass, as usual. The Maze Runner. Easily my favorite surprise. Wasn't going to check this movie out at all, but I was like, well, the second one's coming out. Might as well see how this one is. Ended up fucking loving The Maze Runner. The Maze Runner is easily my best book adaptation, I think, since Catching Fire and Divergent combined. I really did enjoy Maze Runner. Wow. And this movie was like a setup movie, basically. It was more of a slow burn character development, but more along the lines of setup to let you know what's going to happen in the second movie, and possibly third and fourth, if Fox is going to be doing that whole splitting the fourth or third movie into 2 parts bullshit. But yeah. Anyways, great acting. Oh, that dude is also rumored to be looking at as Spider-Man for Marvel. And I fucking forget his name too. Damn it. But he plays Thomas in the movie and he's awesome. Okay? The dude from Weird Millers is great in this movie as well. That ending is like, hey, look at what we have here. You know it's gonna be coming. You know we got another one coming. Seriously. That's the fucking ending. Wow. But I enjoyed the rest of the movie, so at least it has that for me. Get on up. Get on up is fucking insanely cool fucking Black Panther is whooping that ass. He kicked ass. That's Jackie Robinson. Not the best Jackie Robinson, but he at least put his heart and soul into that. I would be damn sure to say he really put his heart and soul into James Brown. You would be like, wait. That ain't Chadwick Boseman. That's motherfucking James Brown. This man was on fire, man. I fucking love this movie. Holy shit. Oh my god, Chadwick Boseman can do no fucking wrong. And just a little short time, this man has blown up. Now, he's gonna be fucking Black Panther. What? Huh? What else you got, man? What fucking else you got coming? Because I'm gonna be right there watching. God damn, this man's awesome. He's fucking talented. Man, you'll put Will Smith to shame by the time you're where he's at. I guarantee you. Okay? And you're probably still going to be that down-to-earth guy over Will Smith. Keep doing what you're doing, Chadwick. Keep doing what the fuck you're doing. You're going to go some places. God. Man. The Interview. One of my favorite comedies of 2014. Of course. Would it be any other one? No, I didn't think so. Loved The Interview. Very, very funny. I shall get you one more before I end part 1. Because I told you I have a lot. And we're going to end it with the Fluffy movie. The Fluffy movie is probably my very first and best stand-up comic movie made. I really did enjoy this movie. And Gabriel Iglesias, you're the fucking man. Thank you for taking a picture with me and my lady now in 2013 now. That was fun. That was unexpected. But when we saw your truck and we knew that little logo anywhere, and just by fucking fate coming out that mall, oh my god, that was amazing. Thank you for that. I will never forget that. Thank you for making this movie, because I always want to know, Mati, the man behind your stories. Finally got to see this man. Finally got to be inside your head a little bit. Loved it. You can never have too much Gabriel Iglesias. You can never have enough Fluffy. Bam. So that is part 1 of the best movies of 2014. If you have a big ass list like I do, let me know what yours is down below. I will catch you guys in part 2 later on in the afternoon. I will see you then.